Hi everybody, I'm Andres Eriksson.
And I'm James Erickson, and welcome back to... We are all in great anticipation of this year's, or every E3 that comes up, and we always like to make speculation after speculation of what E3 has in store for us. Well, today we're going to share with you some of the things that we think they will actually share at E3 this year, and then we're also going to share a couple games that we would love to see at E3 this year that actually may not be that realistic, but we want to see anyway.
Right.
You guys also in the last episode of Ericsson Exchange gave us your dream games that you want to see in E3, and we're going to read those later when we read viewer comments. But for now, we're going to share you ours.
Share you ours.
Share you ours.
Good English. To start off, there is one game that I think we all know is going to be talked about, and that is Super Mario Odyssey, the new single-player solo Mario game that is highly anticipated, and I'm super excited for it. And I think everybody's really excited for it because it shows so much promise, and it's so different, and it just looks really bizarre and cool and new, and hopefully, I mean, I'm a big story guy, so I'm hoping that they're gonna show more of what the story is and why Mario is where he is, and I mean,
why are there rabbits?
Yeah, and why are there people, and why are they dressed in gray, and why is Mario
why are
half
there
their
eyes
size?
on his hat?
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a big question too. But I'm sure we're gonna find all that stuff out because it is coming out in December, so that is the surefire game that'll be talked about and discussed and made a hubbalaboo about.
And I forgot about this, but there will be people actually having a hands-on experience with it.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous.
That'll be interesting to observe. One of the games that could be potentially talked about at this year's E3. It definitely would be one of my dream games, but because there's a small chance that we might see it, that game is Super Smash Bros. Deluxe.
Yes.
And that's what I say this because three games as an example. For the Wii U were Mario Kart 8 and Pokken Tournament and Super Smash Bros. Let's look at those three. Those are pretty popular games. Pokken Tournament, not as popular, but hey, it was the first high-definition Pokemon fighting game for the Wii U, for a main console in a while. And they brought Mario Kart 8 as a deluxe to the Switch. That we just found out that they're making the deluxe edition of Pokken. I feel like Smash 4 is inevitable to come to the Switch as a deluxe edition. So part of me thinks that we won't see it till the beginning of next year, but I'm hoping that there's just a small chance we might see just a tiny little glimpse of it at this E3. So we'll see.
The next one that I'm sure they're probably going to talk about because it was just confirmed to be true based on an image that was, I guess, leaked or something, is, what is it called again? Mario Kingdom Battle, or Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, or something like that.
Something
and
like
it's
that.
just this game that is causing a lot of confusion among people, I feel like, because these worlds have never mashed together before, and now they are, and the picture is really confusing. I'm sure we'll show it here. There's like a little Peach Rabbit on a cell phone, and then there's like a curse word, right? Somewhere in the image?
On one of the images,
who
knows if that is
has never been seen in a Mario game, so
who knows if that image is real, but it looks real.
If that image is real, that means it could be an edgier Mario game, which could actually be fun. I just literally have no idea what to expect, so I hope they do talk about it, and I think that since it has been confirmed they do have this image ready, I think they'll at least touch on it a little bit.
Yeah. That was actually the next one I was gonna talk about. There's a good chance that they'll talk about this at E3, and I too am very interested to see what this game is all about, because when I think of like a Mario RPG game, I mean, you think of Paper Mario, you think of Mario and Luigi Saga, and then Super Mario RPG.
Yeah. Is this an RPG game? Did they say that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently it's supposed to.
Interesting.
But this one, I'm hoping at least, especially from the images, it's going to be like a 3D high-definition RPG game. mixed with Mega Man guns and rabbits with no noses.
Like, it looks so random, and the rabbits look annoying because they remind me of the Minions, which I hate. But there's something intriguing about it, and I hope that it actually ends up being really interesting and fun to play. I don't know.
When I look at the image and I see all of them with like these cannons in their arms and stuff,
yeah,
I just want it to be like a 6v6 team.
I know
shooter, like like an Overwatch for Nintendo. That would be better, Nintendo.
That would be great.
We'll see though. All right, games we pretty much know will not be talked about at E3,
right,
but would be amazing if they were. And one of my games. And after this last Pokemon Direct, I think my dreams were crushed.
So were a lot of people's.
I really was hoping for a Pokemon mainline game for the Switch. I was hoping for Pokemon Stars. That would... there's so much potential, I think, that a mainline Pokemon game has on the Switch, because now it's a handheld. You can take it wherever the crap you want. And I don't know. In my opinion... I think the 3DS should die out. I think they should start making all their games for the Switch. And Pokemon, I think, would be the one to just say, screw the 3DS.
Here I am.
Switch is our new platform. Here's an amazing looking Pokemon that you can take wherever you want. And if you meet someone on the street, you can battle them and trade with them. Mm-hmm. You know, sure, Pokemon Go's maybe that's what maybe they don't want Pokemon Go to die yet.
I guess.
I don't know. That's what I would like to see.
Does anyone still play that? I feel like it died so fast.
Well, all the people who were actually really good at Pokemon Go are still playing. All the people who were just out there for, oh, look, Pokemon's still a thing! And they start playing it, and they're like, I'm bored
Everyone
again.
else is doing it. It's interesting and fun right now.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, it was hard for me to think of what I actually want. Because I want a new Smash Bros. And we're gonna get that at some point, I think. So, I mean, obviously, in my dreams, I'd have like a brand new one. But that's not gonna happen for years. But,
in my dreams.
In my dreams, yeah. But anyway, another game that I know there's like a 99% chance it's not gonna happen, and nobody's talking about it, and there's been no news about it or anything. But I just wish they would do is Luigi's Mansion 3, because I want to see another console Luigi's Mansion. I never played Dark Moon, but I know a lot about it just because I've had to learn about it from editing our videos. And that seemed like a really good game too, but I want another one on the console because I loved the first one so much. Yeah. And I love horror, and I love the Mario universe, so when those two things combined, they made Luigi's Mansion. I loved it, and I want to see another one and see what they can do with updated graphics and a new story and all that jazz. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, we were talking about that on Discord the other day, and I was like, if they made a Luigi's Mansion 3 for the Switch, I would cry. Because that is also one of my dream games, to see an updated Luigi's Mansion with a whole new story, and just like, it'd be great.
Would.
But, the last game we want to discuss real quick that I would love to see, but I'm sure Andres would agree with me. And that's just any good Mario sports game to come out on the Switch.
Yeah.
If they could show off like a legit Mario Tennis or a legit Mario Strikers for the Switch, those are the top two that come into my mind. But a lot of people like Mario Sluggers, whatever it's called, Superstar Sluggers, I don't know.
Yeah, that game was fun.
And then there used to be like a basketball type version, I think. I know there's one for the 3DS. But if they could just revamp an old, or just create a new, like a sequel of Mario Strikers, or a sequel to Mario Tennis, and make it good and make it in depth, that would be great.
Yeah,
that would be one of my faves.
The same amount of content as either the GameCube one or especially the Game Boy one for Mario Tennis would be fantastic, because I think Ultra Smash was ultimately disappointing.
An ultimate disappointment. But if they, oh my gosh, if they would add like an RPG style story like they did with Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Color.
Oh my gosh, I would die.
Oh my word.
I would literally die.
Jeez Louise, there's so much potential for Nintendo to be like on top when it comes to when it comes to their specific games, and I just feel like they don't shoot for the stars. They just shoot for a quick buck.
I mean, I feel like they do sometimes, but then with their smaller games, they're like, oh, let's just put out another sports game, and everybody will buy it. And like, oh, let's make another Mario and Sonic with like the crappiest little games that have no depth to them. People will buy it, and they do. So they keep making them.
Oh, Nintendo. I still have faith in them because the Switch has been doing well, and I cannot wait for Splatoon 2. Zelda's been good. Mario Odyssey's gonna be great. Oh, yeah. Anyways.
Let's move on to reading viewer comments. Now, as we said earlier, we asked you guys what your dream games were to see at E3, and we're gonna look at some of those.
First comment we're gonna read is Richard Orozco. Sorry, Richard, I always kill your last name there. Anyways, he says, I want a new Animal Crossing for the Switch because I loved the 3DS version, and I think they could do a great job making a new one. I completely agree because I did enjoy the Animal Crossing for the GameCube.
As long as it's not another Amiibo festival, I think we'll be okay.
Yes, that would be great. Don't even deluxe the Amiibo festival. All right, Pagoon. My dream game would definitely be Paper Mario Thousand Year Door 2. Although I know this is never coming. Nintendo proved that with Color Splash and Sticker Star and Super Mario. Although I love Super Mario 2. Super Mario? What? They would have all the same mechanics of Thousand Year Door, just new partners, new story, new worlds, maybe a few new badges, even better graphics. Doesn't get much better than Thousand Year Door in my opinion, so updated would be a dream come true. I heard Thousand Year Door is a very good game. I've only played about 10 minutes of it, so
I've never played any Paper Mario game. I don't know why, because for someone who loves the story in Mario games, the RPG games have the best story, so I don't know why I haven't tried them out. I'll have to play them.
Yeah, you know, come to think of it, I too will have to play. In fact, is Thousand Year Door on the Wii U eShop? If it is, maybe I will play that soon.
Yeah. And like that or Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Carissa the Destroyer says, my dream game is a remake of any Mario Party game made before 9. Amen. Or at least just a Mario Party that like brings back the goodness of the old ones.
Yes.
Get out of the car with all of them and like bring back skill and strategy and all that good stuff.
Just bring in Mario Party 2 Deluxe. We'll play that one.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The Switch is going to be the Deluxe Switch.
I know, all the games are just going to be Deluxe games.
Elizabeth Klein says, question and answer. I'd like to see Super Mario Sunshine HD. And you know what? That'd be amazing.
Yes.
Because I love Super Mario Sunshine.
Me too. I agree.
Agreed. Jonah Feda Havik. Sorry if I butchered your last name. I want to see Super Mario Maker for the Nintendo Switch because I'm a big fan of Mario Maker. So Nintendo, give us Mario Maker with lots of new content and building types like ice or volcano and so on. Please. Jonah, I bet my bottom dollar that they will add a deluxe version
they probably
of
will.
Super Mario Maker.
Because it came out really soon, like before the Switch was announced. Or like close to when it was announced.
That's one of the Wii U's newer games. So I'm sure that they'll bring that. So just wait, Jonah.
Nugget Live says, you f***! Exclamation, 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 exclamation.
Dang it, you got us again, Nugget Lives. Alright guys, that's all the comments we can really fit in this video, but thank you for sharing. Interesting answers. Some of you guys in the comments just are crazy AF. So, anyways, real quick, we almost forgot to ask you guys a question for next Ericsson Exchange episode that you'll have to answer in the comments, and we'll read in the next episode of Ericsson Exchange. And the question is not really a question, I guess. It's more of a statement or a
dare
to do something. A dare, a challenge.
Yeah, there you go, challenge.
And we want you guys to just kind of roast us in the dumbest, funniest, craziest way you can, because next time we're going to be reading mean, weird comments, and so we want you guys also to create out of thin air dumb comments about
just
us.
Something super bizarre toward us. Is it like, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't put that last part.
That's yep.
Oh gollies. We
Alright,
can't wait to see what you got for us.
Yes. Thanks guys for watching. If you like this video, click that like button. That's just procedure of YouTube. If you
gave me a
if
chance.
we are your best friends, because I know we are, share this video with all your other best friends, because they haven't lived until they've seen our channel. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because I haven't lived really until I made this channel.
I was born when I created this channel. I was
Yeah,
also born with it.
Yep, basically.
Where do you go from that?
If you're not subscribed to Erickson Gaming already, subscribe right now, because we do this crap every other Monday. We say every other Monday, but it always comes out on Tuesday or Wednesday because we've got a bunch of other crap that we do.
Because excuses.
Excuses, exactly. Here's a list of them. But then we do discussions. We only start with discussions, but we don't do discussions that often.
I know.
I just do a bunch of Nintendo videos that you will like to watch.
Yep. And sometimes other things.
And sometimes other things that aren't videos at all. Thank you for watching, and you guys have a great rest of the day.
I don't know what I'm doing. Bye.